Guys, I get it. Learning the piano can be overwhelming sometimes. First of all, you have to learn scales, then now chords, then you learn your first song, then they tell you that you should do that in all keys. Wait, how many keys? 12! Oh, man. You are forgetting about microtones. And it's not like the 12 keys have the same structure. Very annoying. Trust me, I get it. But what if I told you that there's a far, far, far easier way in learning the piano in all 12 keys? Wow. All you need to do is to master one shape. A circle. That's it. If you are getting confused already, don't worry. I'll break down what I'm saying further. Now let's go to the key of C, the key that we are all familiar with. If you don't know how to find the key of C, anywhere you see two black keys, the key before the black key is the key of C. Two black keys, key of C. So now let's play this key of C to this key of C. And what do we get? Ooh, sounds familiar, right? But what if I start playing this? That also sounds familiar. That also sounds familiar, right? But visually, it does not. That's because I moved to another key. But if you are beginning to play the piano, this is such a struggle for you. So you found an easier way, and that is the transpose button, which is a quick fix. But now, here's the problem with that method. It destroys you as a pianist. It's like slow poison. When you are given an acoustic piano without all those buttons, you are now found wanting. I'm here to make sure that that never happens. We are going to use a secret technique to learn all 12 keys. And that technique is called the circle of fifths. Now stay with me. Trust me, I'll explain everything in the most fundamental way for you to grasp it easy. Now, what is the circle of fifths? It's a visual tool that shows the relationship between all 12 keys in music. So this is what it looks like. It's basically like a clock. If we go clockwise, we have the circle of fifths. But if we go anti-clockwise, we have the circle of fourths. Now, listen carefully. Let me show you why we get the circle of fifths. Let's go back to the key of C. And let's play the diatonic scale again. Okay, now in playing the piano, we use numbers a lot. That is another way of renaming the notes. So now let's count the notes. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Are you seeing? Now I want you to count the notes again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Now, you see, we landed on the 5. And what is the name of that note? That is going to be G. C, D, E, F, G. And now, if we look back at the circle, what do we have? G. We have G over there, right next to C. Exactly. You see how that came about? Let's take our time. First of all, we have to understand something. There's a formula in which we use that is able to help us to play the diatonic scale, the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, that you've heard before. And that formula is going to be the tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. So if I put my hands on any key, let's go back to the key of C. Root note, a tone is 2 semitones. So from here to here is a semitone, from here to here is a tone. So 2 semitones is a tone. So semitone, tone, 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 semitone. Now what we have to understand is that if you start from anywhere on the piano, you'll be able to play it using that formula. Let's go to the key of C sharp. Tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. You see? Perfect. But if you learn all keys in that way chromatically, when we say chromatically, this is what we mean. From here to here to here to here to here to here. you're going to get confused. It's a lot to take in. And that's why we learn it in the circle of fifth. So if I go back to the key of C and I play it again, now after I play the C, I look for the fifth. See? This is the fifth. And what is the fifth? It's G. So now, anytime you hear the so, that will be the next key that we'll have to play the diatonic scale in. And I will demonstrate here and I'll show you why. So, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. We've practiced the key of C. Now we go to do, re, mi, fa, sol. So this is the new key. And what do? We use the tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone to find the major scale of this key. Let's find the major scale of the key of G. Tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. So watch carefully. Now if you realize carefully, you see that this key of G has only one black key. Exactly. The more you progress in the circle of fifths, the more we add one more black key. Now let's play the key of C again. We landed on the fifth. So now this is the new key we are going to learn the major scale, which is G. So now when we perfect this key, we now move on to the next key in the circle of fifths. And the way we find it is do, re, mi, fa, sol. So this is the next key. That will be the key of D. So now we use the tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone formula to find it. So tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. So watch carefully. See? Now realize that in this key, the key of D, we just added two black keys. The first key, key C, no black key. The next key, key G, one black key. The next key, key D, two black keys. And that's how it goes. We just progress. So the next key will be three black keys. So observe. Let's find the next key. So this is the third key we are in. So do, re, mi, fa, sol. So the next key is going to be A. And if we use the tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone formula to find it, you would see what I'm talking about. Tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. You see? Now we've added three black keys. 1, 2, 3. See? As we progress, we just keep on adding the black keys. And with that way, you're not overwhelmed. Now let's go to the key of A. The next key is going to be what? That'll be E. So that means it will now be 4 black keys. And let's do this. So tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. So if we play it, it's going to be 4 black keys. Watch. See? These are the black keys. 4. So the next one will be 5 black keys. Let's watch. This is so. So let's find the next key. So run E, do, re, mi, fa, sol. That's going to be B. What you do is that you learn one key, which is the key of C, master it, then you move to the fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you learn the key of G, master it. Then when you're done, you move to the fifth. It's that's the key of D. You master it. When you're done, you move to the key of A. When you're done, E, B, F#. You realize? You Exactly. C sharp, A flat, E flat, B flat, F, and C. See? Exactly. And guys, that's it. You can now play in all 12 keys easily. So with this knowledge I've showed you, all that is left for you to do is practice. So hop up the internet and head on to the keyboard. Until then, be creative.